Hi boys and girls, welcome to Everyday Math Lesson 3.1, Place Value. The materials that you'll need today, notebook paper, pencil, and math journal. Let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go over our math box page from the previous lesson. So if you can open up your math journal to page 51, if you're noticing that you have any mistakes, please fix those with your pencil and eraser. So for the first question, it's asking us how much money. So I'm going to first start by counting my $1 bills, and I can see that I have 5 $1 bills. And then I'm going to start and count my nickels. So I can see I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I have $5.25. For question 2, I need to show the time 8:50. Notice how my hour hand is pretty close to the 9 and my minute hand is on the 10. For number 3, find the turnaround facts. We have 3 plus 4 is 7, 4 plus 3 equals 7, 8 plus 5 is 13, and 5 plus 8 equals 13. For question 4, write the label and add 3 more names. So they gave us 21 plus 5, which was 26, 28 minus 2, which was 26, and then they also gave us the Roman numeral for 26. So we know our name is 26. The 3 numbers I chose to add were 10 plus 10 plus 6, 30 minus 4, and then a quarter plus a penny. And there's lots of different ways to make 26, so you maybe had completely different answers than me, and that's okay. For question 5, use your pattern block template to draw a trapezoid. And then if you can circle the 3 sides that are the same length. So you're circling the 2 sides and then the top. The bottom is going to be the longer end. And then for question number 6, what day did Molly swim the most laps? So looking at that, I can see my bar is the highest on Saturday. So my answer would be C, Saturday. So again, double check to make sure you have yours correct. And if you have any mistakes, you can fix those with your pencil and eraser. We'll put our math journal to the side and take out our notebook paper or whiteboard and whiteboard marker. If the speed is ever too fast, please pause as often as needed. So today we're going to talk about base 10 blocks. So you can see that I first have a flat, and a flat is worth 100. And when drawing a flat, I want you to just draw a square. Then you can see the yellow, I have a long, and a long is worth 10. And when drawing a long, I want you to just make a line or a tally. And then the last one we have is a cube, and a cube is just worth 1, and you can show that by just making a dot or a tiny little square. So on this next one, can you tell me if you have the number 52, how many 10s is that and how many 1s? And if you want to draw a little picture to show 52, that would be great. So 52, you would have 5 10s and 2 1s, and I would show that by showing my 5 longs and my 2 cubes. Let's do one more like this. If I have 25, how many 10s, how many 1s, and can you make a picture? Maybe press pause and then play when you're ready to check your answer. So with 25, I would have 2 10s, I would have 5 1s, and then when I make my picture, I would have 2 longs, and I would have 5 cubes. We'll practice a couple more. So this time, if I give you the number 345, can you make your picture? Press pause and then press play when you're ready to check. So with the number 345, I would know, I'm going to kind of open this up and then I'll talk about what I have for each of them. I'm going to start with my hundreds. So I have 1, 2, 3 in my hundreds. I have 4 longs showing 40, and I have 5 ones, 345. Let's try one more like this. Can you show the number 567. Press pause and then play when you're ready to check. So we had 567. My hundreds got a little bit squished, but you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hundreds. I have 6 tens for my 60, and I have 7 ones, showing the number 567. Second graders, we're going to work more with place value in today's lesson. So you can put your whiteboard to the side, and now if you can take out your math journal, we're going to talk about pages 53 and 54. So let's talk about page 53 first. So write the number for each group of base 10 blocks. So look at the picture for number 1, and then write down how much is shown, and do the same thing for number 2. For questions 3 and 4, you want to write a number that has these things, these digits in each of the places. And then tell me how many hundreds, tens, and ones 506 has. And then question number 5, I'm going to read the question to you, and then I'll have you press pause and complete the rest of the page. But Marta wrote 24 to describe the number shown by these base 10 blocks. Is she right? Explain your answer. So you're going to write either yes or no, and you're going to tell me why. So could you pause, solve the page, and then press play when you're ready to check? Pause now. All right, second graders, if I'm getting to a question that you didn't get a chance to answer, then please just press pause. But looking at question number 1, I can see that I have 547 because I have 5 flats, 4 longs, and 7 ones. Then looking at number 2, I know that I have 403 because I have 4 flats, which are the hundreds. I don't have any longs, so I need to show that by putting a 0 in my tens place. And then I have 3 ones, 403. For question 3, write a number with a 5 in the ones place, a 3 in the hundreds place, and a 2 in the tens place. So you should have the number 325. In the number 506, I know that I have 5 hundreds, I have 0 in my tens, and I have 6 ones. And then looking at question number 5, Marta wrote 24 to describe the number shown below. Is she right? You should have said no. She is not right. So looking at what she is showing, she's showing the number 204. Instead, she should have used 2 longs and 4 cubes to show the number 24. If you have any questions on this page, you can ask your classroom teacher, but otherwise we will work on place value again in future lessons. The last thing we're going to talk about today are math boxes. So if you can open up to page 54, I'll talk about the directions. Once you're all done, if you complete the page on your own, and then take a picture and add that picture to Seesaw, and we will go over this video we'll go over this page in our next video. So looking at question number 1, fill in the frames, and if you want to use a calculator, you can, or you can use your brain, but your rule is +7, so you're filling in each of those missing numbers. For question 2, write less than, greater than, or equal to solve. Solve for number 3. So pay close attention to how many zeros you have, and then remember your unit. How much money do you have for number 4? For question 5, Mike had 7 cents. He found a dime. How much money did he have in all? So I want you to think about how much money did he start with? Then did he add or subtract in the change part? And then how much money did he end up with? And then if you can put a number model, like what are you adding or what are you subtracting right below. And then for number 6, solve the 4 problems. And again, you can choose whatever you'd like for your unit. All right, I'll see you next time.